feel for you after being out that long?
Yeah, I felt like I'd missed 3 weeks. It's not easy, obviously. Guys are coming in, or they're obviously playing real well. Quick team. Took a little bit to get into it, but overall I thought it was a good win.
Can you kind of take us through today, this morning? People weren't sure you're going to play. What kind of changed in the afternoon?
Well, obviously it's a difficult situation for our group as a whole. Guys coming in and out of the lineup, sick, hurt, whatever it is. Short numbers. Obviously we go 5D, so gutsy effort by them. Kind of a crazy day for our group, obviously, just with not knowing who's going and whatnot. So I'm just happy to get in there.
Connor, did you feel you needed to play given those circumstances? You maybe wouldn't have otherwise.
I wasn't taking anyone's spot, so I thought it was an opportunity. And hey, if it was no good, if you go out and a couple shifts, no good, come off. Wasn't taking anyone's spot, so obviously felt good. No problems.
Did you need to see that yourself, get a few shifts in and game situations and say, okay, I'm good, because it's obviously...
It's tough. It's that time of year. It's that time of year where there's not many practices. I've been skating by myself. I don't know how many more tight turns I can do before you just got to go, Obviously coming back from injury sucks mentally for any athlete, but especially in hockey, so unpredictable. There's so many variables, things that you can't account for. So, it's nice to get that out of the way mentally.
Is it something you're confident, Connor, that it's not going to linger, that once you're back you're okay, and it's maybe more of a mental hurdle than physical?
We got a great medical staff here. I'm confident we're going to get everybody ready to roll when it comes time. Everybody's kind of on their own path. Everybody's kind of trying to, do whatever they can to get ready when it's real. Part of that for me is getting into games and feeling the puck and getting into different situations that only a game can provide.
It's been 8 games. What was the toughest thing for you to get back to? Was the timing there, the hands? What did you feel?
Kind of everything. Timing is always, that's what guys always talk about. It's not something you can't even replicate in a game, skating by yourself, or replicate in practice, skating by yourself. So, the pep drills don't account for all that other stuff. So, it was tough.
What's it like for this group to see a guy like Connor Brown score 2 big goals there, especially that winner with 20 seconds left?
Massive, obviously, and that's what it's about. Guys stepping up. We've had different guys step up throughout this kind of injury bug and sickness bug. A lot of guys are stepping up and playing good hockey and contributing. It hasn't been easy, obviously, but I thought the guys have battled hard.
I know you guys, you'll make the best of the situation, but maybe not ideal coming down the stretch to not have the group together and get some consistent lines and such. What do you think that challenge would be like for you guys to kind of be piecing it back together just as playoffs start?
Well, then it falls on everybody as individuals. It'd be great to have our full lineup in and get everybody up and running together and, rolling like a big machine, but obviously that's not the case, and it falls on everybody as individuals to make sure that they're doing whatever they got to do to be ready come that opening game. I know I'm doing everything I can. I see guys around here doing everything they can. Obviously not ideal timing, but we're a good team in here. We'll figure it out.
4 games left. Do you feel like there's still time to figure it out? Do you feel like if tumblers can all fall into place in time here?
We'll see, and ultimately it doesn't really matter. When the gun goes off, we got to be ready or not. So, and I'm confident we will be.
Last one here, Connor, on the injury. Just you've been through a few before. You've come back from ones before. You feel confident. It's been sort of a learning process on the right way to do these things. I know it's probably a delicate balance between doctors and coaches and players. And what have you learned, and how did that apply today?
There's probably better guys to answer this question, but what I learned today, obviously it's a big unified group here. Medical guys, management, coaching staff, players here, medical guys are always looking out for what's best for the player, as they should be, as they always should be. And it's a player's job to be available and play and do his job. Everybody's just trying to do their job, and I thought the system worked well today with lots of communication with all groups, and unfortunately I didn't get to do this in the morning, so apologize to you guys on that, but ultimately it was a busy day for sure.
You haven't quite finished yet, but you get closer to doing so. If and when you do, would you like to take a game off, or do you want to get in all 4 games down the stretch?
We want to clinch, and then we can have those discussions. And did Calgary lose today in overtime? Is that what happened? Overtime. So we're 1 point, right? Still work to be done, obviously. And again, all those conversations will happen coming down the stretch. I'm sure there's guys that are itching to get into games. I'm sure there's guys that are looking to get out of games too, with how how much they've been used, and the workload's been kind of divvied up differently. So, as I said, everyone individually has to be ready, and